Dad, you know, do you think I can end up on the big movie screen someday in my life? And it's like, yes, you can.
That is actor Evan Barreras from the show Ozark. He's one of the many people with Down syndrome who prove that they can be contributing members of society just like anybody else. GiGi's Playhouse is a nationwide organization giving individuals like Evan the tools they need to lead a fulfilling life. And here with more is Sarah Stanfield, along with her daughter Lily and Carrie Wantuch, participants at GiGi's Playhouse. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, honey. How are you?
GiGi's Playhouse.
GiGi's Playhouse. Yeah. You know, I oftentimes say, you don't choose your mission chooses you.
That's right.
And so when you had your daughter, what is it you knew about Down syndrome before?
You know, I'm going to be honest, I didn't know a ton.
We knew it existed, but
we knew it existed. I had a cousin with Down syndrome, Trey, who I got to see maybe once a year for Thanksgiving, and he was much older than me. And unfortunately, you know, I think the perception was still that it's a sad and life that's going to lay ahead of us, and that's just not the truth. That's not the truth for the individual, and that's not the truth for the family.
Yeah, and you know, there was a time where we would just kind of tuck people away.
Right.
And today we see them as active parts of society, just like we saw Evan, right? Just like we see you. You work at Brookwood.
Yes.
Tell us what you do at Brookwood.
I do clay and painting. I do a lot, and the picture of me, the board, and the picture of me, the board.
Yeah, we love the things that you make from Brookwood.
Yes.
All right, with GiGi's Playhouse, what was the thing that you saw missing, that this is why this was necessary?
Sure, yeah, so about 15 years ago, a mom, Nancy Gianni, in suburban Chicago, actually had a daughter with Down syndrome and felt like, you know, the only resources she was finding were support groups in some basement of a church, and it was kind of a sad place, and she wanted a place for
you want mommy's attention for a second?
For families to come together and to celebrate their individuals, but to also provide them resources, because therapies are expensive. Therapies are expensive, and so we needed a place to bring families together and to provide them free programs, educational and therapeutic, just to come alongside them on the journey.
That strength in numbers type of thing, that you can share with other parents your concerns or whatever, and that you truly understand.
Absolutely.
All right. There are a lot of myths out there. Like, one of them is that if you have a child when you're older, the chances are they can be greater, but not necessarily. It can happen with any pregnancy.
Right. You know, the average age of a woman who delivers a baby with Down syndrome is 28 years old. I was 30 when I delivered a baby with Down syndrome, and so 1 in 700 babies is born with Down syndrome. That's a lot of babies in this country.
It plays differently in every child, right?
Absolutely, and it doesn't discriminate against race, you know, against gender, so it's fair to everybody.
Yeah, it's fair to everybody. All right, you have the Generation G pledge. What is that pledge?
So the Generation G pledge.
The heart. There's a heart right there. We put our hands on it. The G is a heart.
That's right. And so when you take the Generation G pledge, you're pledging to be kind, to be accepting, and to be generous. And so it's a national campaign. We'd like 1 million voices strong by the end of the month. So go online, gigisplayhouse.org / Generation G to take the pledge.
Yeah, and like Carrie said, just you put a heart on your hand and put a G in the middle of it. And GiGi's Playhouse.
Yeah.
You're the best spokesperson for GiGi's Playhouse, because you've said it like 30 times right now. So you're awesome. Don't forget GiGi's Playhouse. Yeah. Okay. And if there's somebody out there who has heard that their child is going to have Down syndrome, what do you have to say to them as a mom? Because they do have their concerns, but at the same time, it does not mean they can't do anything they want to do.
That is exactly right. I would say, first of all, congratulations. You're having a baby. You're still having a baby, and they're going to be beautiful, and you are going to love them just the same, and they're going to bring more joy to your life than you could possibly imagine. And they have a purpose, and they're going to contribute to our community just like the child you thought you were.
And Lily, what is your purpose? Say GiGi's Playhouse? All right. For information on GiGi's Playhouse, you can visit gigisplayhouse.org / Sugarland. And that's what makes it a great day. Can you say have a great day?
Good day.
We're rocking it 'cause it's